Welcome to another edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Lauren Matheson.
And I'm John Nash. It's going to be another action-packed week on the Mission campus.
Women's volleyball hosts LMU Thursday night at 6 p.m. and then Bay Area rival USF Saturday at 1 in their breast cancer awareness event, Dig Pink.
The women's soccer team travels to the Pacific Northwest to take on conference rival Portland on Friday in a nationally televised match, and Gonzaga on Sunday. Lauren, you had a chance to talk to Sofia Huerta and Julie Johnston after the Broncos' 5-0 win over USF.
I'm here with Julie Johnston and Sofia Huerta. So guys, what does it mean for the team going forward after the win today?
I think it's important to have a win. We're in conference season now, and it's good. Our chemistry is getting together. It's frustrating coming off a tie, especially when you had so many shots on goal and not getting it in. But we turned it around. We found the back of the net and had fun.
How about you, Soph?
I would just say that this is a really big confidence booster. Like Julie said, after not being able to score versus BYU, getting 5 goals in the back of the net is really going to prepare us for our next game versus Portland on Friday, which is going to be a good one. So hopefully we'll score a lot in that game as well.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Lauren, it was great that you got to talk to Julie and Sophia right after your match on Sunday. They've really been playing well lately.
Yeah, especially being a freshman and sophomore. They're really stepping it up for us this year. Speaking of stepping up, John, I heard water polo had a pretty good game last weekend.
You know what? We dropped a 12-9 loss to number 3 UCLA, but the team's really been improving as the season goes along. And this weekend, we host the rodeo tournament, which features 5 games at the Sullivan Aquatic Center. I had a chance to talk to senior leader Brett Zylstra about the upcoming tournament. Brett, what's the team's mindset going into this weekend's games?
Well, we got 5 big ones coming up. Most important one against Air Force, but we got one on Friday night under the lights. Everyone should come out. But we lost earlier in the year to Air Force. It was a tough game, not our best one, but we're looking forward to a little redemption, a little payback, see if we can get on top of the WWPA standings coming off the big performance against Davis and UCLA the past couple weekends.
Thanks, Brett. Come out and support the men's water polo team this weekend at the rodeo. Right now, we're lucky enough to be joined by women's basketball head coach Jen Mountain. Jen, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
So the women's basketball team is 3 weeks away from their first game against Sonoma State. What are you guys emphasizing during preseason?
You know, right now we're just really putting in our defense philosophy. We're going to play a much quicker pace this year. We'd like to go up-tempo. And so with we have 4 new freshmen in, and with just the new strategy and stuff, we're really spending a lot of time defensively on that side of the ball, working our communication stuff and the pace, you know, the pickup of the pace.
I'm excited to see the 4 new freshmen on the women's basketball team. I've heard a lot of great news about them. Speaking of good news, I got to sneak in on the men's basketball media day. Let's roll some of the tape.
Underclassmen, we obviously have we have a young team. Don't have that many people coming back from last year, so we got 6 freshmen, sophomores coming back, a couple of redshirt freshmen. So this year we're not really looking at it that way. We're trying to get up to speed as much as we can, just play as hard as we can, and we're really relying on our upperclassmen to give us some leadership to kind of help the younger guys out.
Well, as a redshirt freshman, it's kind of I got to be a sophomore. I can't be the kind of person who's going to come in and act like a freshman because I've had a year of experience under my belt. Yannick and I together really have to spearhead this freshman class because there's 8 of us. We have to take on a bit of sophomore and upperclassmen duties, and the sophomores in turn have to take on a bit of upperclassmen duties as well. So we've got a lot of leadership on both ends because we've got a lot of young guys this year.
So after talking to a couple of the underclassmen, I'm here with Ray Cowles, a junior on the Broncos basketball team. Thanks for joining us, Ray. Yeah. So being an upperclassman this year, what's going to be your role on the team?
You know, I kind of got to be the guy that we can rely on in the clutch. You know, be solid, not be too aggressive with the ball, not be too soft with the ball. You know, I just kind of got to be that all-around good teammate.
Great. Thanks for joining us again. I sure enjoy working for the show, John. It gives our viewers some special inside access to the Bronco Athletics. Join in next week when we talk to Jen Mountain's players on the women's basketball team.
Well, and don't forget, the men's basketball team hosts their annual Red-White Scrimmage this Friday at 7 o'clock in the Levy Center. It's your first chance for free to see the 2011-2012 edition of the Santa Clara men's basketball team.
Well, that's it for the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap.
Go Broncos!